Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to the world of the amazing Spider-Man 2 on Kwings Let's Plays. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And if you are missing videos, for whatever reason, because we're bleeding views like G4, you guys can hit up our official website, Kwingsletsplays.com, and sign up for our free newsletter. That's Kwingsletsplays.com. And you will be notified every single day of the 3 to 4 streams that release a day on this channel, as well as the YouTube Shorts, Facebook Gaming, and whatever else we feel like putting on our newsletter. Whoops.
What just happened?
My controller just jumped away from me.
Do you need help getting it?
Nope, I got it. So today is going to be the Harry Osborn stuff, and that means we're probably going to Spider-Splain Harry Osborn. I think. I don't really remember, but...
Or we're going to talk down to him while he's in pain.
Yep, while he's dying. Spider-Splain. Okay, May's house.
Great to see you guys in the chat. Hello, Tobsters. Great to see you, Kenneth. Hey, Kate. Great to see you, James. Twin Lux. Princess Emmy is here. Juan, Austin, and OH. Hello, Akira. Great to see you. Brianna is here. Night Chase and QC. Hey, Marquez. And
Peter,
everyone, I hope you guys are doing great.
You seem depressed. If something's bothering you, I'm here. You can talk to me about anything. You know that.
Nothing to say, Aunt May. Sorry. Alright, time to leave. I think we have the right spider suit that we want to wear. Let me just double check.
Oh, did he kill Gwen Stacy? I didn't know that. Oh,
Green Goblin? Yeah.
well, yeah, but I mean, in this universe, I don't know if Harry did or not.
Nobody killed Gwen. They just broke up.
Oh, yeah, in this universe, Gwen is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is, like, different than the movie.
Yeah.
But, yeah, exactly. Harry did stop being a friend after he killed Gwen in the movies, in The Amazing Spider-Man. It's hard to stay friends with someone who kills your girlfriend.
That's true, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go say hi to Harry. And, guys, there are very long loading screens for this game. So, after the stream is going to be Xenoblade, and then I'm probably doing another stream after that. So, just keep in mind. I don't know when I'm going to stream just yet, but I am going to be streaming something.
I might stream it, because you might have to leave and go to bed.
Well, we'll see if you're awake. But I might end up doing that Gensu game that we purchased on the day of the Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force.
Quiet, Spidey. No narrating.
And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it.
Stop narrating!
That'll wake you up!
No, it won't. Narration will not wake me up, Spider-Man. It's annoying. It's unnecessary. Stop.
We have a report of an attempted B and E in
It's like the how it should have ended thing. Spider-Man, stop narrating.
Sammy says, good job for
I
being
learned
Black
a
Cat.
valuable lesson.
She was a
Make it
tough
look
cookie,
real.
Luke.
She was a
Good at
tough
sniffing
cookie.
out traps.
Oh, I guess I wasn't.
Try to keep up. There's gonna be a
Okay.
test.
There was a lot of risque conversation. I was surprised.
I was really
like,
scared that someone
wow.
might see me
that
fighting
was
you
Black
losers.
Cat was a little spicy. A little something something.
Desperate.
Spider-Man showed once again that no crime is too small to escape his notice.
Okay, let me click into the thingy.
The word you're searching for is desperate.
She was laying it on pretty thick with some things. Yeah. She also did the whole thing like, I don't care who you are behind the mask. I just like you for being Spider-Man. Oh, it might have jammed up. Come on, Wii U, anytime now.
Hey, Wally West. Hey, Ahmad.
There we go.
Hey, Sammy, Katie and my girl, and,
You know, I'd love... Harry
Everybody?
probably knows more about Fisk than anyone.
Alright, Spidey, we'll go see your friend Harry. Even though you're not really friends, but... Time for awkward conversations with Harry Osborn.
Wouldn't that be funny if she lifted his mask and he looked like Deadpool under there and he was all ugly and stuff?
No, she lifted up his mask in the comics and the guy actually drew him really well and she still screamed. I guess like Peter Parker just looked pretty
I think it's
average.
like she is like, it's like she's one of those people, it's like she has a fantasy about him where
Every day a new crisis, a new distraction. Armed lunatics take hostages in our building. Some low-level employee gets himself electrocuted on the job. I don't need this. I can't have it. The whole city's a mess. If the police can't keep order, I will. The battle armor we're developing for the military could help. I don't have the connections in local government to make it work, but I know a potential investor who does.
Okay, this wasn't the Harry Osborn thing that we do.
yeah, I feel like Black Cat just has this weird fantasy where she's imagining him as her like perfect guy under
Better
the
make myself presentable.
so like some kind of supermodel. Like she's probably imagining him to look like Henry Cavill under the mask or something like that. And because he looks like Peter, it's like, oh. Like, please put the mask back on.
I mean, you can go back and you can see the comic from, I think it was the 80s or something like that, when he revealed himself to her, and she's just freaking out. She's like, put it back on! Put it back on!
Oh my god! That's so rude, though. Like, you would think he would be like, okay, I mean, if he was a typical guy, like, he'd be like, what? How dare you speak to me like that? You know?
Yep.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh?
Blah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about your disease, Harry.
Oh my gosh, why would you ask him about his disease?
Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Okay.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him.
Okay, I guess, more.
Your task force. Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself.
Well, that's a fun conversation.
Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what...
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well...
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
Well, and now we're gonna ghost our friend. And then he's going... In the movie, he kills our girlfriend.
Who can resist that?
The thing is, if Andrew Garfield... This is the thing I don't like. If Andrew Garfield just would have given Harry his blood, Harry wouldn't have turned into the Green Goblin, Gwen wouldn't have died.
Yeah, it's weird. Luke, in the Spider-Man,
I caught up with Peter Parker.
PS4...
We used to be pretty good friends when we were kids, and our dads were partners. I was hoping he might be able to tell me more about his father's research, but he doesn't know any more than I do. Less, actually. Based on Dad's papers, I get the impression Richard Parker went on the run because Dad wanted to weaponize his research. Typical Norman Osborn. He either ran off or killed the one guy who might have been able to save his life.
Okay. What were you saying, sweetie?
I was saying, like, in the Spider-Man PS4 game, what was that called again? Marvel's Spider-Man? So the next one, Marvel's Spider-Man 2,
yeah,
is going to be Harry in a test tube, and is it because of a similar plotline as this, with his disease?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what Dance97 was trying to tell me as well, so... Alright, so basically the Marvel Spider-Man follows a similar plotline with Harry.
A little early for Halloween, isn't it?
Okay, thank you.
So we're exploring more of Harry Osborn's house.
I don't know which kind of Harry I like better. The guy that's tall, that kind of looks like a popular kid from like the Tobey Maguire one, or the one with like the really interesting hair.
I like the James Franco one. I didn't like the Amazing Spider-Man Harry Osborn.
I feel like, even though I don't know if I really like James Franco as a person, I do feel like his look as Harry, I like
Biology,
that
genetics, medicine. Pretty heavy stuff for the Harry Osborn I remember.
Because this guy feels a little bit cold and distant, like in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. It didn't really feel like he could be Peter Parker's friend. It felt like they were friends before and then they moved in different directions. Whereas the Harry and Tobey Maguire, they really were friends the whole time, even though one of them was extremely rich and the other one was poor. Like, they actually were friends.
Yep.
But this one, it felt like they were not friends. It felt like, oh, who are you? Like, oh yeah, we used to know each other.
Oops, I messed something up. Audio. How do I do?
I think it's his haircut and also his demeanor in the movie that made him feel like a little uptight, whereas Harry in the Tobey Maguire did not feel uptight at all. He was very humble and kind of kind. He was very sweet, except for the fact that he ripped, he dated Mary Jane without telling Peter. But he said you never made a move, and he did feel sad about it.
As if I didn't have enough problems. Now I have to worry about Oscorp being stolen out from under me. Donald Mencken's supposed to work for me. And for now, he's doing what I say, but it's obvious he'd like to run the place. Then there's Wilson Fisk. He keeps offering to buy the company. I might even sell it, if I didn't need Oscorp's research division to find a cure for my disease. I've got to watch them. They'd both stab me in the back without thinking twice.
Oops. I was trying to do the audio thingies. Because we missed one when... Shoot, how do you do this? Okay.
Oh.
I caught up with Peter Parker. We used to be pretty good friends when we were kids, and our dads were partners. I was hoping he might be able to tell me more about his father's research, but he doesn't know any more than I do. Less, actually. Based on Dad's papers, I get the impression Richard Parker went on the run because Dad wanted to weaponize his research.
Okay.
Every day a new crisis, a new distraction. Armed lunatics take hostages in our building. Some low-level employee gets himself electrocuted on the job.
That was everything. Okay, so that's all the Harry stuff.
Yeah. Great Necromancer says, I never noticed the rehash of that plotline, Amber. Oh, no. Well, yay, I noticed something. Also, I wasn't so much noticing it as I was completely confused. Like, wait a second, I've seen this plot before. What Spider-Man game are we on? So, yeah. Our serial says, like, I'm sorry. Sammy Bear says, I thought Harry had venom inside of him in the 2018 Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess he had a different disease, but the same idea where he was in a test tube and he was sick. So they did the same thing. Like this one, he's sick, and like in the Amazing Spider-Man, he's sick, and like he needs help, but he didn't get it. He needed the blood, and then the other one, he's also sick. So it's like Harry's sick in both of them. Oh, poor Harry.
Yep. But Harry's not sick in the Sam Raimi ones. He's just crazy.
Oh, right. No, not in the Sam Raimi ones. He is just crazy. Well, I think that he wants revenge for his dad. Because he sees I mean, I'm sorry, but it looks really shady. Spider-Man comes in with his dad dead, and he lays him down in his house. And he's just like, what? You killed my dad? And then he plots revenge for the whole, like... Even when Peter is like, how do you know that Spider-Man killed your dad? Or I don't know what he said. He said something like that. I thought, and then he was just like, oh, you know, I saw him bring him in dead. So it's like he just assumes the worst. But Peter couldn't tell him that Spider-Man didn't kill him, because if Peter told him that, he'd have to tell him that he was Spider-Man.
Yep. Okay, what are our objectives? That Stan's place...
I really feel it just shows that Sam Raimi did it best, because the way that you know, Harry Osborn was in that was just
Gonna have to find another
They were
way.
such good friends.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen
Now that's fun!
an interpretation of Harry and Peter like that again, and I feel sad about it because I really like that Harry.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That Harry was such a nice guy that when Peter was being a jerk, MJ was like, nope, I'm dating Harry because he's nicer to me. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember why she dated Harry.
Web slinging fail!
She dated him because he just kept like saying she was pretty and kept asking her out.
This one
and
you think I can't
Peter
get any better?
Never said anything to her. He was always like, "Hi, MJ," and just staring at her without saying anything.
Ah.
So basically, Peter was just completely frozen in her presence, and he couldn't say anything. He never told her he liked her. He never said anything. Whereas Harry was always, you know, trying to make a move.
This is nuts! There's a bomb over there!
Don't worry, I'm on the bomb squad. Probably.
She also
Poor
never
Harry.
really even knew that Peter.
I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse.
Petey, grab the bomb,
Gotta
man.
ditch this in some water.
Okay, so we need to go to water. Which is over here.
I think in another
Time's ticking.
dimension, Peter had said,
I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome.
like in the Tobey Maguire movie, whenever MJ would walk away, he always used to have this weird dialogue where he would be like, "Hey MJ, you're right next door. You remember me and your friendly, like, we never met, but I know you." He would,
At least the river can't get any more polluted.
he would practice talking to her quietly if she walked away. He would be too nervous to say anything.
Man.
What could have been a day of disaster is instead a cause for celebration, thanks to Spider-Man.
Yeah. Get all warm and fuzzy. Take a photo of suspicious situation. Why not?
There's a new Ranger in Power Rangers
If my blood could
Legacy.
cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a
Oh,
heartbeat.
of course. Okay, thanks.
It'll take time and lots of research to find out. And he's in no mood to wait.
Okay, so...
If this costume made my butt look big, somebody would tell me, right?
No one's gonna tell you your butt looks big, weirdo.
Those two are
I'll
up
be
to no
looking at the
good.
Power Rangers character tomorrow or Sunday.
Suitable for framing. Gotcha.
Amber's Spider-Man, definitely Tom.
Mencken to all agents. It is with a heavy heart that I must report the death of our founder and CEO, Norman Osborn, from the disease he fought so bravely for so many years. Let me reassure you that Oscorp remains strong. Certain arrangements must be worked out, but as of this moment, rest assured that I am in control, and will operate Oscorp in accordance with its proud traditions, for as long as is required of me.
Okay, here we go. And guys, reminder to smash that like button, share the video, because without viewer interaction, the channel will probably die. I have YouTube looking into some things. It's possible because of the Olympics. That's why the channel is basically bleeding views like before the past 3 days, even during the Nintendo Direct. But you guys can always help combat that by liking, sharing the video on your social medias. Word of mouth is always better than anything that YouTube can do. So please keep that in mind. Because if we disappear, you know why.
If I give Harry my blood
not
without
anything Amber and I
first, it could kill him.
Because we're pushing ourselves to do the best we can every single day, and
then who knows how
it doesn't appear to be a winning fight.
Stand by for location.
Bam! There he is!
Can you at least say
we were actually planning on, with a new job we got, advertising on some sites, like paying for advertising or something like that to help, you know, boost posts and things like that. But that job has not paid off yet.
No more tricks.
So some of our cool plans have not really worked out yet. Which, if people are wondering, how do YouTubers get so many views when the video comes out first? They use boosted posts on Facebook and Twitter and other social media sites. They do paid for posting on Reddit. All kinds of things to help boost their videos. Which is totally legal. It's just expensive. That's all.
Yeah, it sounded like you said illegal.
The happy
it's
faces
totally
of residents
legal.
no longer afraid to walk the streets.
It's just
Prove
expensive.
once again why he's called your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
In order to, like, you know, do a boosted post on Facebook, it can be anywhere between $100 to $200, or sometimes $300 for just 24 hours.
Oh, I know. I tried to do boosted posts when our channel first started bleeding views in 2016.
It worked for a while, but we couldn't afford to do it.
I was trying to pay, like, you know, $50 or $100 to boost the posts on Twitter and stuff like that, because you were getting so depressed because the channel was plummeting.
Well, we were losing income.
And I didn't want you to know. I didn't tell Luke that I'd done it until like later in the month, and then Luke would be like, "Oh, all these fees went somewhere." Because I was trying to help Luke not feel sad about his views plummeting. But after a while, his PR guy was like, because he could see the boosted post.
Spidey!
Yeah.
Get me out of this!
He was asking, why are you guys spending all this money?
Going down.
Like, because it was helping people. Well, when I used to pay money for it,
Norman Osborn lived for years with his disease.
Which I don't anymore.
Harry's got time, even if he doesn't feel like he does. Before I give him my blood, I need to make sure it's safe. For him and everyone else.
I mean, there were people that used to actually be on Twitter and be like, "Oh, I haven't seen you guys in years, and I just saw this boosted post. I remember watching you guys. I'm so glad I saw you." It's like, okay, well, so it's like they say, advertising is supposed to increase revenue by 30%.
It's a gamble though, because if you don't have the money to do the boosted post stuff, it's.
And also, if YouTube, if you get more views, if YouTube keeps subtracting your income, then you don't really make the money back that you used to post the post.
Can I get your autograph? It's for my kid.
After a while,
he's got the same name as me.
That's why the only people who are really successful on YouTube are the ones that are basically millionaires, because they can spend all this money.
Yeah, I know.
But it's funny, Facebook and Twitter all used to be things where you didn't have to pay money in order to get your stuff seen. Like,
oh,
but
I know.
Now it's like boosted stuff is just basically so you can get a hold of like a few thousand people. You know? It's like, what?
The shaken victim said, "If
you have
Spider-Man
a
hadn't
Facebook,
been there,
but in order
I
to
don't
reach
know
people,
what
you
would
need to
have
pay
happened."
for your posts. It's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of social media? But it's like people do it all the time. And you're like, what?
That's when you think I can't get any better.
No, I'm not doing the fire.
Keep liking, guys, says OH. Thank you, OH.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, everyone, make sure we get this video. Let's try to get this video up to at least 120 likes for starters. If you guys want to see more of this series. We are at 77 likes. If you guys could please take 1 second and like the video so we can have more episodes of this, that would be amazing. Thank you, guys.
Oh wait, what time code are we at now? What are we doing?
I feel like I should make a little video where I just say, like, make sure to like this video because it helps us out a lot. Like, things like that. And here, subscribe. And, like, have a little blurb inside the stream. Like, you could actually put it in at certain points in the stream.
I used to have that thing. It doesn't, that little video thing doesn't work anymore. Like, it used to. Like, I used to put it in there, but then it started to glitch.
What makes
like
someone
that
decide
thing
to
where
be
we
a
say
henchman?
thank you to our members.
Self-esteem?
All that stuff. I used to literally have the call to action stuff in the live streams. It doesn't work anymore. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go do the Harry thing again. Or wait, I think we're going to Kraven now. I don't really remember what we're doing. This might be Kraven the Hunter. Oh, Harry's apartment. Never mind. 2612.
I've put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
Talk to him as Spider-Man or Peter?
Hey, Spike!
You came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it,
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Killed people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I
was
know
right.
it's safe.
I can't trust
promise.
anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
And way to go, Spidey.
Harry's really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Kraven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ask him.
You could just stay right here on the limo until we get to where we need to go. I really think he should have just given him his blood. I mean, you know. But these are choices Spider-Man had to, you know.
Sometimes I
had to take the
fantasize
hard
about moving to
choices sometimes.
Hawaii, but there'd be nothing to swing
There's
from.
always consequences for Spidey's choices, you know?
Yeah.
I guess that's what makes him such an interesting, tragic character.
Kraven played me like a violin. I'm gonna find out why.
I think he wants you to go into his little Kraven loft. Okay. Kraven's apartment. Again. Okay, here we go.
Kraven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. You know, discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty. But maybe I can still find some answers.
Now we're gonna find the creepy thing that has, you know, a place for Spider-Man.
Kraven's gone, but he left in a hurry. I bet there's evidence here if I look hard
He
enough.
didn't leave. He's still here, Peter. They're still packing stuff up, so. Ah. There it is. It says Spider-Man.
Should take a closer look at this room.
The Spider-Man. There it is. See, Amber? He was gonna put Spider-Man on display.
Oh wow,
Right there.
creepy.
Yep.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Gotta scan this room every way I can.
Vulture?
I don't have my link to my Instagram though, Shabazz, because I only have it through my mobile app, and it doesn't allow me to add a link through. It doesn't allow me. I only have my phone right now.
I'm gonna go over this room with a fine-tooth comb.
So I can't. I mean, I could guess what the Instagram link is, but it's not letting me know.
Hunted September 12, 2002.
It won't let me have a link to it. It'll only let me open up Instagram in my app.
Take a closer look at this room.
When was this one beaten? 2000 what? 2013.
But
Okay.
our username on Instagram is Kwingsletsplays. And thank you so much for the super chat.
For me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set it.
Uh-oh.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude.
Whoop.
Alright, thank you for the super chat. Silhouetted Animator says, apparently Nightwing, spoiler Harper Row, and Tiffany Fox will be in the Gotham Knights show, which Danny Cannon of Pennyworth Gotham is working on it. Okay, cool. Thank you, Silhouetted Animator.
Okay, so they're gonna have the CW is gonna have their own Nightwing character too. Okay. Oh boy. I mean, Dick Grayson is the adopted son, so I guess it makes sense. So they're gonna do a CW Titan show, basically. I don't know. I don't know what DC's doing anymore. Oof.
Good. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me. For the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you would eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
Seriously?
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time.
Thanks, Jill.
He sowed fear and mistrust, but he is little more than a...
He's in the trees. Find him before he springs a trap.
I can smell your fear.
Oh, oops.
This just got real. It did, the Tobsters. Gio says, thank you for being amazing. Hi. Thank you so much, Gio. Oh, thank you for being amazing, Gio. Thanks for the super chat, Silhouetted Animator. Really appreciate
this
that.
week in effort? I kind of feel like you don't respect me.
Great to see you guys.
It'll be hard to
everyone.
spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
There is no... escape.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. You could stomach the spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me. Come get me, fool. I'm right here. You grasp at shadows.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Yeah.
I can do the stream later.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct.
Way Forward wants us to look at that Nina mouse Castlevania game.
Rejected.
Create a new
Did your mom tell you?
account and
Come
then
get
download
me,
their
boy.
special demo.
And the
Get
judge-
the live stream
Not
this
true.
weekend.
I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
Oh no.
I made you fight ghosts.
Yeah, I don't know why the Pokemon Arceus did it.
Because not a lot of people knew we were streaming.
How is that possible?
You are
They're looking into it.
by one man.
I talked to Jenny. She says our views might be down because of the Olympics.
Can't let him ambush me from the trees.
But I thought the Olympics just started.
Been a poor sport.
They started 4 days ago. Why would they only go down now?
Oh no, our views started to drop 4 days ago. But I checked other channels. Other channels aren't bleeding views. We're bleeding views just as much as G4 is. Because I mean, they're losing like 1,000 subs a day. You know, they're averaging about like 20 to 30,000 views a day.
Get it now.
Now
You're
we're
trying to
averaging
bore
about
me to death.
40,000
Always
when we're
one
getting
step
50 or
behind.
60,000
The trees.
views. It's annoying.
Find him before he
because,
springs
like,
a trap.
We've been consistently for several years now,
Smell
like
your
averaging
fear.
the same amount based on how much we stream and how much we upload. It's always the same consistency. So we never gain and we never lose. But now we're losing. It's frustrating. Because there's no explanation. It drives me crazy when I don't know the why. I hate that. Karven Boss fight again.
Some things in life, honey, you never know why.
Right, that's why it drives me crazy.
But that's just life. You may never know why. Just like sometimes you go outside and there's a weird smell and you may never figure out what it was. That's just how I live my life. Like, oh, it smells weird. Well, oh well.
Okay, I died. That means we gotta do this again. But we have a new time code, so that's fine. My ally, my enemy.
The cooking channel that I like, that I said, I was really... Oh, never mind.
Good. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me. For the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you would eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
Moral...
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sowed fear and mistrust, but he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed.
Moral of the story, says Golfsmith. Never trust a guy who wears a fur vest in all seasons.
Always one step
Yep,
behind.
totally.
He's in the trees. Find him before he springs a trap.
I can smell your fear.
There he is.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. If you could stomach the spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Yeah, he is wearing a fur vest in all seasons. That's a good point, Dolphin. Kind of weird.
That was a weird glitch.
It'll be hard
The game
to spot
says
him
he
in
was
those
up in the
trees,
trees, but he
try.
was still down.
Ghosts, there is.
The game's freaking out.
Oh, escape!
Yeah, the game's glitching. Like, it's that he's fighting us on the ground, yet he's also up in the trees shooting at us. Because when he's fully
You want to go practice
solid
some
like
more?
this,
Maybe try.
that's the right Kraven to hit.
I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct.
Not true. I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
Come get me, fool! You cross my shadows.
Can't let him ambush me from the trees.
No! They're not supposed to be there. When... Oh gosh. When he disappears into the trees, they're not supposed to be any enemies left by. The game's freaking out. Maybe I should have bought this game on the PS4. Oh my gosh. I'll get it. I always do. I'm not worried about it.
I'm sorry, honey.
No, it's okay. The load times is what bothers me, though. The load times take forever.
Is the game freaking out or is Spider-Man freaking out, says Jojo.
No, it's the game.
Oh, it's the game.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Do we
Cassidy
have a
was
healing
useful.
Yeah, but you
It'll be hard
can't
to spot him in those trees.
Basically
but I have
do
to
like
try.
the Fortnite thing where you wrap
I
something
can
around
smell
your arm.
your fear.
But I mean, it leaves you open to attack, so you can't.
Oh, alright. Somebody's saying, remember to
You wanted me to watch
Iron
Cassidy kill that kid. Why?
We
So
can't-
I kill him?
It leaves us
So I'd
open
feel
to attack,
guilty?
I guess. But...
Just
Too
because you're a
slow.
sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. You could stomach this spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Oh wow, Timothy. Timothy says, the Spider-Man I grew up watching wouldn't say that he wants to hurt people. Yeah, that was a little weird. Well, I guess he wants to hurt bad guys, but it does feel weird that he wants to hurt them, though.
Also, notice how the spider sense isn't working.
He's in the trees. Gotta find him
Yeah.
before he springs a trap.
On the spider sense,
There
it's
is
supposed
no
to kill him,
escape.
but he's not popping up in the trees anymore.
Oh, look, we'll get through it. I'm sorry things were difficult.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct. Come get me, boy.
It's amazing. Not true. I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Timothy. Yeah, because usually Spider-Man tries to beat you.
Good. You flail around like a drunken one step behind.
The enemies didn't disappear.
Can't let him ambush me from the trees.
You've been a poor sport.
That's why I'm saying I'll figure something out. I know you did, and I appreciate that you want
And so be it. To the death.
to. Bye-bye, Kraven.
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
Get up, Kraven.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Kraven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
We're gonna interview him now. Oh my gosh, okay.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
Okay.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
Okay, so...
JR Zeus says, did that hurt? Oh, I don't care. Arkham Spidey. Definitely.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
Okay.
Oh, wow, Drago says, fun fact, Spider-Man actually has super strength and holds back on people that cannot take his strength.
Yeah, he,
That's interesting, Drago.
Spider-Man, he pulls his punches. There was one comic book in the 80s where he was working with Wolverine, and they were tracking this, spy, this woman that was a girlfriend of Wolverine's from probably World War II or Vietnam or something like that. And he thought he was in a death match with Wolverine. She snuck up behind him, and he thought he was still fighting Wolverine, so he hit the person who snuck up behind him full, you know, without holding back, enough to not kill Wolverine, but to knock Wolverine out, because Wolverine is not, you know, Spider-Man was trying to judge the strength that his punch would need to be to get past Wolverine's adamantium skull. So he swung full might, and the girl took the blow to the face and it killed her. Like,
oh my god.
Yeah, she died. So Spider-Man accidentally killed I mean, she was a bad guy, but I mean, he was devastated about it. He was married to MJ at the time, I believe, so he went home and she consoled him and told him it wasn't his fault, because his spider sense was going crazy with his fight with Wolverine, and Wolverine literally was trying to kill him, so he didn't really have much of a choice.
Yeah.
And the woman wanted to die anyway because she was marked for death by the CIA, the KGB, the Yakuza, and all kinds of people. Like, there were all these different groups going after to kill her because she was a rogue agent.
Oh, wow. Dance97 says, yes, that's true. Awesome. Interesting.
I used to read Spider-Man comics in the 80s and 90s.
Are you kidding me? With everything going on in the city, they're sending task force guys out of town? I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
Okay, so we have to do some stuff.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
Only Fisk has that kind of influence.
Xenoblade will end
I should hitch a
around
ride on one of the
12
trucks.
and then I'll be streaming.
See what he's up to.
I don't know.
So what, 1 or both?
Probably be 115.
Run! Thank you, Night Chase. You're breathtaking, Night Chase. Thank you so much.
If I can get near that bomb, I bet I'll sense it.
I'm also probably gonna have to start.
Gotta ditch this in some
During the
water.
week, gonna have to post shorts at like midnight or something like that. In addition to the shorts.
Did you get the shorts last night?
I haven't.
It was all bad.
Gotta move faster.
I know. I'm excited. They sound really funny. You did a great job, Andy. That's probably like 10 shorts right there of just Batman. I'm very proud of you. You did a great job. I just have to put them together.
I was trying to get up at 3 in the morning and do shorts every single day. But that one day that I got up at 3 in the morning and I took a walk, did shorts, you know, read some stuff, you know, did all kinds of different things. I ended up being really angry on the streams in the evening because I was like frustrated.
I want to hear from you. Have you seen Spider-Man in your neighborhood? Do you worry he might have planted a bomb? Tell me while you still can.
Oh my gosh. Whoops, we failed that. So we have to do heroic stuff
I'm
now.
sorry, Dolph Quick says, I wish I held on to my comic books. No,
You can always get them digitally again, and you only have to pay $1 an issue. So.
Luke says you can get them digitally, you just have to pay $1 an issue for them on that one website. I didn't know it was only $1 an issue.
Amazon now.
Oh wow, Amazon now has them.
No, they bought.
Oh, they bought that.
They
company?
bought Comixology. Yeah.
Oh, I think I still have Comixology. I might have deleted it on my phone. Timothy says, I grew up reading Spider-Man comics and watching the cartoons. This is why I lean more towards Marvel than DC. Oh, okay, it makes sense, Timothy.
Event failed.
I grew up watching the Batman show, and Justice League animated series. That's how I got my love for Wally West. Awesome, Wally West.
Same. I mean, I remembered Wally West from the Titans comics in the 80s and 90s, but Wally West's appearance in the Bruce Timm show, Justice League, was really what made me love Wally a lot.
Hey JD says, hey Amber, sorry wait. I was up till 2 a.m. and I popped my back at school today.
I feel like you don't respect
me. I'm sorry you popped your back.
Time to fight like men.
Feel better soon. We'll be praying that your back will feel better soon. Luke also messed up his back, Judah.
I fell down the stairs.
Luke fell down the stairs and he smashed his back onto the stairs.
And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this.
I loved the
I almost
Batman.
feel like a bully.
Oh wait, is the movie already out?
There are some limited press screenings that are happening, like through the weekend, and then there's more like
business owners praised
press
Spider-Man
screenings right now
for improvement
for,
not just in crime rates,
very key
but also
press
in the local
figures,
economy.
the 10th through the 11th, so today and tomorrow. And then there's supposed to be more press screenings the 19th, and then there's more press screenings the 25th through the 28th. So you'll see more people pop up with their reviews. Fan screenings, early fan screenings start the 28th through the 1st.
Oh, your parents are in the Dominican Republic for their anniversary? Awesome, JD. You like how Wally is the Peter Parker of the show? Yeah, kind of Wally West. And he's he's like one of the youngest of the Justice League.
This is my chance to find out what the task force's real priorities are.
Yeah, Wally is the fun member of the Justice League.
Oh, dude shot him.
And Wally West always gets all the ladies.
Wally tries to get the ladies. He wasn't very successful.
Oh, he tries to get the ladies. I see what's happening.
That hostage is in a lot of trouble.
The Topester says, sorry Luke, I feel your pain. I fell on my butt this morning on the ice and my bus stopped. Stupid Michigan.
Don't let him hold on!
You're the definition of an offensive driver.
Oh my gosh, what?
Oh, that's great. I hope your parents have a great time in the Dominican Republic. I grew up watching Spider-Man, the animated series in 1994 show in the early 2000s. Just got a subscription reading the Ultimate Spider-Man comics in the early 2000s as well as many other comics. Awesome, Motley Crue. Very cool.
Oh my gosh.
Virtual Hugs, Night Chase, thank you so much for the kind words. You guys are, I think it said, you guys are breathtaking. Oh, thank you so much, Night Chase. James, did you actually... Oh, you meant the 2004 The Batman show. Oh, okay, James. Not seeing the movie for 2 months. Hoping it's good. Okay, I was gonna ask you, did you see the movie? He said, no, I liked the Batman show, 2004. Yeah, I liked that show too. Wasn't that the CGI one? With the...
Beware the Batman?
Oh, I was thinking Beware the Batman. I don't know, is the Batman the same as Beware the Batman?
No.
What was that in 2004?
Batman was a 2004 show with the Spider-Man video game actor taking on the role of Batman.
Now they don't have any leverage.
Oh,
So
maybe I never
Spider-Man
saw
and Enter Electro Spider-Man PlayStation and N64 Spider-Man games was the voice of the Batman that ran from 2004 until 2008. We have the whole show on DVD.
I got my bat messed up for many years as well.
With
I
police
feel it's
vehicles
pain,
stuck
says
in
Motley
traffic,
Crue.
It's
Spider-Man
taken so
swung
long for
into
my back to
action and
recover. If I would have
stopped
fallen
the
down when I was in my
fleeing
20s, like my back would be better like within a day or so. It's been almost a week and it's like I can feel it like when I breathe it hurts. It's just not a pleasant feeling.
Brady says Xenoblade.
That's right, Brady. Xenoblade tonight.
That's right, it's tonight.
Now that's fun.
Dan77 says Wall-E the movie. Wall-E, I like that movie.
I'm really surprised that they did bury it. See,
tag
what
along
I
with
would have
those
done
trucks
in the
and see
DC
what's so
universe,
important.
the DC Cinematic Universe, since we had Barry Allen on the CW, I would have had Wally West as the movie Flash. Because probably people would be more excited to see Wally than Barry. Because Barry's already on the CW.
Yeah. Sammy says, I love that Batman suit. His cape is so long. Awesome, Sammy.
Also, have you noticed that the Barry Allen that's in the cinematic movies acts a lot like Wally West?
Yeah, they
Unless,
took all
like-
of Wally's. I mean, they
Yeah.
took a lot of from Wally.
Grant acts like Barry Allen, kind of.
How did he do that?
This is why you can't have nice things.
Yeah.
Ezra-
He has traits of Barry Allen.
Ezra acts like... Oh my gosh, dude, that's right. Small knives. Try to say.
Before the Flash TV show, I didn't even know who Barry Allen was. All I knew was Wally. I never even heard of Barry Allen. I was like, there was another Flash before Wally? It's like, besides the one from, like, the 40s? But it's weird that...
Now they don't have any leverage.
No leverage.
They're cousins or something, but they both got Flash powers randomly.
Yep.
Which is weird.
So this Spider-Man game, which makes this one different than the Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man game was supposed to be Spider-Man 4,
Witnesses say Spider-Man
like the Tobey
used
Maguire
precision
game. That's
timing
why
to
Spider-Man
stop the
has a
car
lot of Tobey
without
Maguire's
risking bystanders'
mannerisms, and
lives.
you know, this one with like the weird expressions and things like that, where he's talking with his hands and he's making like all these body movements. That's what Andrew Garfield did in his Spider-Man movies. Go back and watch where he's like, you know, oh no, small knives, please. He's doing like all this weird like, you know, body acting. And the way that he shoots his webbing and stuff like that, when he webs up people, is exactly like Andrew Garfield. Like they literally made this game feel like Andrew Garfield, whereas the other one, the Amazing Spider-Man 2012 game, was supposed to be released as a Tobey Maguire game in 2011, I believe. Because that's around the target date of when Spider-Man, the next one was supposed to be. So they were already working on Spider-Man 4 before they even found out that Tobey Maguire's movie was going to be canceled and that Andrew Garfield was going to be Spider-Man. So then they just tried to build the game as a Andrew Garfield game a little bit. But the core mechanics of the game, the mannerisms, Bruce Campbell's cameos, all that stuff was connected to the Raimi.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Barry and Wally are nephew and uncle. Okay,
I
thank
almost
you,
feel like a
Sammy
bully.
Samurai. Yeah.
But this game, the reason why a lot of people don't like it, and they say Spider-Man's kind of weird in this is Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
Neighborhood
So when he's
residents,
walking around and
Spider-Man.
talking to people and making like all these weird hand gestures, and he's super hyper and very thin and lanky, this is Andrew
my
Garfield.
chance to find out what the task force's real priorities
But a lot
are.
of people say they don't like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game. They like the Amazing
Fasten
Spider-Man.
your seat
Well, the
belts.
Amazing Spider-Man game was supposed to be a Sam Raimi game.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Toby.
It was supposed to be Toby, yeah.
This one is more based on Andrew.
This one is Andrew. Mannerisms, the thin and lankiness of Spidey,
yeah,
the jokes.
One thing I mean, it doesn't really matter, but one thing that surprised me about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is how tall Andrew Garfield is for Spider-Man, because
It's my lucky
I'm
day.
used to being Spider-Man being the underdog,
slinging
and he's
fail.
like a little guy.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to be huge, it was kind of weird. So I honestly think that Tom Holland as Spider-Man actually really works because he's small.
Mm-hmm.
He feels more like Spider-Man to me because Spider-Man is kind of small, like a spider. Oh my gosh! Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later. You'll find out.
What? There's
Nothing.
another spider?
No.
What?
I just nothing. I can't tell you.
You found there's another kitchen spider?
No. Do Luke and Amber
Gotta blanket the
see,
area and see
you'll
if I
see
sense
on
anything.
Valentine's Day. You will see, do we see fan viewings, Jojo? No. Do Amber and Luke go to fan screenings? Luke
No.
was invited to a press screening.
I turned down a press screening.
And he has been invited several times.
Gotta
I don't wanna
ditch
get
this in
COVID.
some water.
I mean, he doesn't want to get the virus.
Most of my friends have all gotten COVID, but they were able to get the
Spidey.
vaccine. I can't. I can't have the vaccine because of the allergy. They have chicken bi-proteins inside of the, like, to bond the cure, or not the cure, the vaccine. And if I put that in my blood, it's going to kill me instantly. Because I have a severe allergy to chicken, which is why I can't get flu vaccines. I can't get anything, for the most part.
Don't thank me all at once.
So all my friends have gotten COVID. They've all survived, but
Yeah, also Luke can't get sick because he takes medicine that could react with it.
yeah, I take a
Experts
medicine
now
that
say the bomb was
I don't want to talk
booby-trapped.
about what the medicine is, but
Spider-Man
it
not only
basically,
saved the lives of civilians.
if you take that medicine and you get COVID, you'll die of a stroke because it'll make your medicine worse. It'd basically be like taking
I'll tag along with those
in your
trucks and see
bloodstream
what's so
like
important.
3 or 4 pills, and I take half a pill of that medicine. That's how strong it is. So it would basically be like I'd die of an overdose if I had COVID. Like, and I could only go a few days without taking my medicine because I would have a stroke anyway, because I'd have what's known as withdrawal from the medicine.
Yeah, Motley Crue was saying, what I meant to say was, Motley Crue says his back got messed up in a car accident 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Over a decade ago.
Yeah, those car accidents tend
That's
to,
when you think it can't
really
get any
mess you up.
better.
Says, I have the back of an 80-year-old man and it's not fun at all.
No,
I'm so sorry, Motley Crue.
I have rib damage from my car accidents. It never, even the doctor said it was going to be scar tissue damage the rest of my life, and especially when it gets really cold out, oh my gosh, you can feel those old phantom injuries. It's not fun. It's like, ow.
Wonder what
Remember,
Jonah
to
Jameson
keep this
complained
channel in
about
good
before I
standing with
came
YouTube,
along.
we have to give
Traffic.
likes and comments, as well as memberships. YouTube is constantly looking for these things, which represent and are vital to the channel. Thank you so much, Simons. Bless your heart. And Motley Crue says, thank you, Amber. Much love. And yeah, definitely Motley Crue. We'll be, keeping your thoughts and your back in our thoughts and prayers. I know I've been praying for Luke's back for over a decade.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide this.
Back?
I always pray for you.
Honey, I
for your
only
back
hurt.
to be healed.
No, I only hurt my back
I
recently.
mean, your ribs and stuff.
My ribs will never be healed.
I know, but I still do.
I appreciate that. It's very cute.
The 3DS version of this game is atrocious, James. Oh wow.
Yeah, it is.
So, the comics, Spider-Man is usually 5'8" to 5'11".
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting, Sammy. I always think of him as shorter than that, but like I felt like Andrew Garfield is taller than 5'11" now. I feel like he's over 6 feet. That's pretty good.
Oh, who's
Your
that?
dad was in a car accident in 1970? I'm sorry to hear that, Rebecca.
Please don't. Thank you. So we got a guy over here. I don't like how you have to do this rappel thing in order to, it's kind of annoying.
Hello, Ninja Wolf. Hey, everyone.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
What in the world? Ow.
Oh.
Whoa. Some of this stuff would make for awesome Spidey suits.
Nah. Okay, I kind of messed that up. Actually, this might be possible to do this without... Okay. Oof. Yes.
Yeah, I'll make sure that Luke doesn't overdose on his medicine. Don't worry, Jojo.
Now take some time to think about what you did wrong.
Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. He might have seen me. He's gonna jump.
Why can't we talk about it? Well, we're not supposed to say it out loud, but Luke just accidentally said it.
Said what?
But the name of the disease that's going around.
Oh, right.
We're not supposed to say it in the chat, or we're not supposed to say it on the stream because it's a controversial topic and we can get our video flagged. So if people say it too much, we can get YouTube to flag our video. So that's why we asked people not to say it, but Luke didn't mean to talk about it.
Yeah, I was just saying the reason why I wasn't going to the press screen.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, Amber's my best friend. If I'm gonna be sitting through an almost 3-hour movie, I want her there next to me. Because it's more
Luke
fun.
doesn't want talking about certain controversies about the pandemic, and I will say that, you know, like, you guys are all, I think that everyone's side is valid. Like, I think everyone should, you know, you shouldn't have to, you know, you should be able to decide and believe what you want to believe about it and make your own decision and inform yourself, not be pushed into anything from the media or anything. So, yeah, I agree. I mean, I think everyone should be able to have their free will and, you know, have their own freedom about it, personally. I'm always for freedom.
Did it!
There we go.
Okay.
So that's the other Russian hideout.
Thank you for the super chat, or the highlighted message, Brianna. Since I renewed my membership for the next month, instead of playing Spider-Man next month, we will be playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on Grandmaster level.
Oh my gosh.
I will be playing along with you, Luke, and I enjoy playing along with you.
So
I enjoyed playing along with you, says Brianna.
So Brianna, we're not finishing Spider-Man then? Or
I guess not.
I guess we're
She
done
said
with Spider-Man.
next month.
Okay.
Maybe we'll come back to it. Okay, awesome,
Oh,
Brianna.
she's saying after Spider-Man is done.
I don't know. This is next month, so maybe after this month?
I guess it's, I don't know. Alright, so let's do you want Spidey to switch to this new acquired suit? I don't even see what the suit was. What is the suit? Oh! Scarlet Spider. Yeah, one of my favorite suits.
Aww, Motley Crue says he tries to stretch his back every day. Aww. Trees, says Brady. I sure will pray for your neck and back, JD, of course. Luke, the suit is basic, says
Oh,
Brady.
wow. Come on, Brady.
Uh-huh.
Scarlet Spider suit is amazing. Super fun.
Yeah, I had such a horrible... Like, maybe some of us are getting back and neck aches because the temperature's changing.
It's not... The temperature's supposed to be consistent. It says it's 50 degrees outside right now. Except this morning it was like 15 degrees. It's like, that kind of stuff does a lot of things to your head, you know? It's like...
Well, I had such a bad neck ache and backache, and what I did was I had some tea, and that helped a lot. I had green chamomile, and I make like a blend of green chamomile and ginger tea, and I
I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after
I
me.
should show my tea remedy on a video. Because I feel like my tea, in fact, if you put a lemon in it, I think it's even better. Because you were talking about how boiled lemons can help you, like if you have problems, like if you wanna like get in better shape, lose weight, be healthier.
Basically, there's some type of thing that you can drink at night that helps burn calories while you sleep.
I'm saying I used to actually boil lemons in my tea, and I used to feel great.
Someone's planted a bomb!
I think that actually helps.
And it smells nice too.
If I can get near that bomb, I bet I'll sense it.
Xbox Game Pass thing.
But I'm just saying, oh, you want
One
church
safe
to come
place
back
for this,
a
the
dance?
bottom of the river.
Yeah, I do, well, I don't want to get too crazy about this, but I did notice that when we went to the doctors, you know, people
I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome.
I don't know where you're going with this.
Well, I was just saying when we were at the doctors.
Gonna have to find another way. Don't thank me all at once.
They were being a little... I'll just say one minor thing about that. They were being a little crazy because I do feel like there was some kind of vendetta against...
Experts now say the bomb was booby-trapped.
They were being a little crazy, asking us, like, oh, do you know, have you been to any church recently? And they didn't ask about anything else, like going to the gym every day, going to work every day, going to the mall every day. They didn't ask about anything else that you could have been doing all the time. They just asked about church. That was the only thing. Like, they were trying to pin it on that. So I did feel like that was a little weird.
What makes someone decide to be a henchman?
They should be asking people if they're going to the movie theater.
They should be
that's
asking
where a lot
about
of
the
this stuff is
gym, the
happening.
movie theater, a lot of other places besides just church. So I felt that that was kind of like targeting. I do believe that.
Because a movie theater is more enclosed than a church. A church, you can open windows. Movie theaters, like
save that hostage fast.
With no ventilation. People coughing, sneezing all the time.
Because like I was starting to go to the gym, but then I realized I would have to go several times a week, whereas church was only once a week. So then I just
And you're not even wearing a seatbelt.
I just go to church once a week, and then I walk outside. Otherwise, I'd be going to the gym 2 or 3 times a week in close proximity. That would be worse than just sitting down 5 feet away from somebody. And Luke says when I ever go into any kind of building or I have to go somewhere, church or anything else, I don't talk to anyone. It's just like, don't talk to anyone, just leave.
Yep.
So that's what I do. I just like leave immediately. I don't even, if someone tries to get in a conversation, I try to get out of it and just like, oh, I have to go, and just leave. Because, you know, I'm just trying to...
They don't have any leverage.
Yep. I mean, it's not necessarily being in the building, it's interacting with people. Makes people sick. So.
Yeah, which is interesting because I go in the grocery store. My way of going in the grocery store is I see someone in my aisle.
Within a matter of moments, the car had been stopped and the perpetrators were in custody.
Everyone else I see in the grocery store, they're huddled in a group, like patting each other on the back and talking like within like 1 foot. And
maybe Jonah Jameson and I could be friends if we just understood each other.
Why are you know, like, I'm just like, wow, I just, for me, I can't, well, the thing is, Luke has a lot of illnesses, so I have to be really careful. If Luke wasn't so sick, I think I wouldn't be as careful. I wouldn't even care, personally, because I don't care about my own health. I'm so weird. I really don't. I really don't.
I care for you.
I don't actually take care of myself.
Holy cow! That's a bomb!
Why do they all use the same animation where their hands are lifted over their head?
If I can get near that bomb, I bet I'll sense it.
If Luke wasn't in my life, I would do a lot more things that I always feel like Luke's always.
Okay.
Since I married Luke, I never go to the gas station after 10 o'clock at night, ever.
The bomb's booby trapped.
Actually, I don't even go
We need to drop it in the river.
No.
Except on rare occasions. Okay, after 7 o'clock at night.
Gotta move
Well, it's
faster.
too dark.
Yeah. After dark, I don't go.
Not sure what I was aiming at there.
Because Luke told me that being a single,
Don't thank me all at once.
like, female at night alone at a gas station is not good. So he told me that I can go in the morning.
A local shopkeeper credits Spider-Man with saving his life and his livelihood by removing the bomb.
There was no shopkeeper. I just went to the park. Uh-oh.
Every day you go to Kingdom Hall in the day. Okay, that's cool,
Buckle
Dance
up.
97.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Oops. Spidey. No, I don't think we're gonna make it in time. I did like how it was actually a lot
This
easier
costume
to
made my
change
butt look
costumes in
big.
this game.
Somebody would tell me, right?
It's not. You have to go all the way back to Aunt May's house.
Disturbing the peace in his parking lot.
Who's my idea to hit the liquor store?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
They say
that,
bad
Jojo.
guys
I'm
don't
glad you're okay.
think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Just a scrawny kid, ain't you?
Oh, wow. I'm glad you're alright, Jojo. Because the other day I got something stuck in my throat. I started coughing, and good thing it was really crowded. No one could hear me coughing, and I drank water and I stopped coughing. Oh, I'm glad you're okay. That could be really scary.
Why can't they all be like that?
Why can't they all be like that?
Always feels good to take out the trash.
Holy cow, it's a bomb. Hands raised. That's right, Ruga.
Oh.
Spider-Man showed once again that no crime is too small.
Alright, we had fun with Scarlet Spidey. Let's go change back.
Ruga says the only thing I care about right now is my sister's dogs. I'm helping out taking care of them
This
for
just
a few
in,
days.
Webbs needs something to
while
stick
her
to.
and her boyfriend are out. Oh wow, that's really nice of you, Ruga.
I hope you have fun dog sitting, Ruga.
Luke would never be able to dog sit. What is our favorite food, says Kenneth?
Dang it.
Well, I'm not supposed to talk about food on the stream, but ice cream is my favorite. Luke, do you have a favorite food?
Do I have a favorite food?
And I like salad.
I don't know.
What if Spider-Man tried to save a crime from a troll or a fake crime? I don't know. Oh, right, if someone was just trolling him? I don't know, Brady. That's a good question.
Fake crime?
When is our next live stream? After this. We're gonna stream Xenoblade.
Xenoblade is after this.
And that is a sponsored stream by the
Brady.
generous donation from Brady, who's in the chat right now. And that's at 10:30.
Yeah, and then after that stream, I'm gonna do something else.
Oh, your dad built Kingdom Hall in Florida? Awesome, Dance 97. I don't know, but it's in Florida and he goes there every day. It must be, I can look it up. Wow, that's cool. Oh, that's great.
Spider-Man, can you
Dance
get me to
97.
safety?
My favorite fruit is
bad's going down.
Justice with a side of milk, says Ruga. Awesome, Ruga. Thomas says Xenoblade.
cereal.
My guess is Luke's favorite food is cereal, says TV or JC.
Now hold on tight. Wonder what Jonah Jameson complained about before I came along.
Oh yeah,
Traffic.
what is everyone's favorite food in the chat then? Without going too much into it. I'm preparing them for Xenoblade 3, says Brady. Yeah, you have been preparing us for Xenoblade 3.
Brady never lost hope that Xenoblade 3 was gonna happen.
I know.
That's crazy. He must have known something we didn't.
No, I think the power of Brady believing brought it into existence.
The shaken
never
victim
know.
said, if Spider...
I used to eat ice cream every day because I used to work out a lot. The sugar could be replenished me. Oh wow, Jojo.
I'm always awesome. It sometimes I'm extra awesome.
I don't have ice cream as much. Like I have some ice cream that's been in the freezer for like 2 weeks, and I haven't had any of it. I didn't even open it. I've been eating a lot of salad.
We have a report of an attempted B and E in progress.
Yo, over here!
Huh? I see. Let's not fight.
What?
Never mind. Let's fight.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man already did a fake troll crime with a screwball in Spider-Man 4. Yeah, the screwball missions.
That mask don't scare me.
Slaughter is your favorite food? Okay, thank you, great necromancer. Rubus is justice for the innocence of cargo. Tons of people who wear cargo shorts get shunned on and told they look dumb,
like
but never more, says Rubus. Justice for people in cargos.
Business owners praised Spider-Man for improvement not just in crime rates, but also in the local economy.
Brady says, I didn't know we would get a war between Melia and Nia. All I wanted was more Xenoblade, says Brady.
That is the last time I ate garlic pizza before putting on the mask. Yikes.
Garlic pizza? I never even heard of that.
Yeah, he had some garlic pizza.
What is that? Slices of garlic on a pizza?
Mm-hmm.
That seems weird. When garlic burns really easily, it's hard for me to believe that you could even make garlic pizza. And garlic in the crust or garlic and sauce spread over the crust. It's hard to believe that you'd actually have shards of garlic on the pizza.
I don't even know how to do that organic webbing thing. Oops.
Oh, if you go to the East Coast, you'll try all different pizzas.
There you go.
That's awesome, JoJo says. I live on the West Coast. All the pizza I have here is from Domino's. Oh wow, JoJo. I mean, I'm sure in some big cities they probably have homemade West Coast pizza, but I think New York City does pizza like... New York City is huge for pizza. So.
New York City does pizza like nobody's business.
If you get pizza on the East Coast, I would get it in New York, JoJo.
New York City pizza was so famous that it ended up in the Ninja Turtles comics.
It will be okay, and I mean, I wouldn't say I don't think Massachusetts has good pizza.
I'm starting to wonder why anyone would keep working
So it depends
at Oscorp.
where in the East Coast, like New York, and maybe you'll find some good pizza in New Jersey as second best to New York. I'm gonna say no. We had some good strombolis and some good pizza in New Jersey. No, they have fair pizza in New Jersey. I would say Pennsylvania does not have good pizza, but it's decent. So, but you want to get it in New York, I would say. Also, for the chat, you really need to play 1 and 2 before 3, says Brady. Okay, Brady's letting everyone know they have to play 1 and 2. Your favorite food is pizza? Awesome, Dance97. And I will look up that thing. I'm gonna look up Kingdom Hall to see what it is. That's great, Dance97. But yeah, like well, anyway, I won't go into it anymore. No, I'm just saying, when people like try to talk to me, they're like, where have you been? And they start like grilling me. I'm like, what is it your business? Like when I go to the nurse's office, it's like, why are you trying to get information on people? It's like creepy. Like, and I like...
Missed another lecture. Good thing the professor puts them online.
Okay.
Now, if only my term
no problem,
paper
Brianna.
would write
We'll do that.
itself.
Okay, so we've got... Let's go with...
in Florida.
Where's my regular spider suit?
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. So your dad built that. Okay, awesome. That's great.
Cool.
Very cool. That's great, Dance97. Cheesecake is your favorite food. Awesome, Brianna.
Whitney Chang is saying the task force officers are crooked. Well, I just hope they can prove Wilson Fisk chose them for that very reason. But I'm not holding my breath.
Okay, later, M.A. Okay.
Oh, thank you for the super chat, Brianna. So Spider-Man will come back probably in April or May. I just want to spice it up a bit. And Luke has about 2 hours left of the game, says Brianna.
Thank you, Brianna.
Thanks, Brianna. So the next one is... I already forgot. Something on hard mode again.
Something Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I screenshotted it.
Kingpin of Crime.
Okay, it was Jedi Fallen Order Grandmaster level. Wow. Thank you so much, Brianna. Brianna is spicing it up a bit.
What Star Wars thing again?
Jedi Fallen Order Grandmaster level.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, have fun with that, Luke.
Yeah. Alright, Kingpin.
Time for alternative transportation.
You mean web slinging? You mean web slinging, Parker? I think that was the last of the Russian hideouts now. So we gotta go to Fisk Tower. Woohoo!
They need to make a thing where a plane can fly by dropping off pizza from everyone from different places for you. Only problem is it could be cold. Yeah, it would be cool if they could drive by. You know, have you heard, Jojo, that, you know, Harrison Ford, he knows how to actually fly a plane in real life, not just in Indiana Jones. He actually flies his own plane, and he will actually fly halfway across the country to go to his favorite burger joint. Just fly all the way
Funny
there.
how when crime's up, it's my fault. And when it's down, everyone forgets I exist.
This is why I always wanted to learn how to fly a plane. Because I always thought if I really needed to visit family across the country, or I really needed to go somewhere in an emergency, like say the dollar collapsed and I needed to leave the country pronto, or other things that I worry about in my nightmares, that I could just get on a plane and just fly. Like, I could just leave. I wouldn't feel trapped and I could always go somewhere if I needed to.
I'm not used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Oh, your dad is a soldier? That's awesome, Kenneth. Well, we're very thankful for his service, Kenneth. And Dance97 says the same. Oh, wow. Well, we're very grateful for your dads and the service. Thank you so much.
Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Oh, really? Wait, what, Thomas? When Harrison Ford crashed, the photos that surfaced showed the Millennium Falcon, says Thomas. Wait, what? Oh, wow. Oh, it's a joke. Okay.
Sure, my ionic web weakens metal, but it makes it look fabulous.
Jojo said, I bet it's peaceful up there. I always wanted to learn to play. They had a... In the last town we were in...
Huh? I have eyes on Spider-Man!
In the last town we were in Pennsylvania, it was like my dream was coming true because... Basically, I thought I was going to get to learn to fly a plane. I thought our channel was going to go up in views, and we were going to have, like, tons of extra
all the armor in the world can't fix stupid.
I was going to get to go see my family.
Secure the area.
And...
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched. I'm on it. I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes. I'll spread the word.
He's wearing,
Boss
armor.
wants everyone working double shift.
I'll tell the boys.
Well, anyway...
Task Force cops, working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody.
Well, anyway, like the town that we first lived in Pennsylvania, we thought we were going to do really well, save tons of money, and we were going to be set. But apparently, our channel completely crashed. IRS came after us for 5 years of stuff that we already had paid them 5 years ago. We almost lost everything. Everything happened the opposite of what we thought was going to happen.
Task force?
YouTube kind of crashed.
I don't like working with cops.
But anyway, I thought I was going to be able to take flight lessons. They were $300 a lesson. So if you took 10 lessons, it would be like $3,000. And I thought I could learn to fly a plane. I was like so excited. I was going to save once a month and like try to take flight lessons. Because I really wanted to fly a plane so bad. And they still have that airport over there, but I never got to.
I'll take that.
I afford it. But someday, I would love to. It would be so cool to. I would be like, no, I'll just learn on the first lesson. Luke thought I was gonna end up crashing the plane.
Yep.
But I was asking him so much. I really wanted to just. All I wanted to do was like take one lesson, like save up and like take one lesson and just be up there in the plane. But that's why Luke got me the flight simulator game. And I haven't really played it since because it's a lot harder than it seems. Like I was like, if I learn to play this game, I know I can learn to play a flight, you know, then I can fly a plane in real life. And here I am playing the game and it's so hard, I can't even get off the ground. And I'm just like, wow, this is probably good I did not take flight lessons in real life. I
Sit
would have
back,
died.
relax, and enjoy being unconscious.
Yep.
Oh wow, you had to dine alone a lot because your mom had to go and play the piano at the church? Oh wow, Julia. Well, I'm glad you were okay. I guess she had you eat at a safe place, so that's nice. I'm glad you were in a good neighborhood. She could leave you alone there.
He just gives us an excuse to bust him for assaulting an officer.
Man, this armor's sweet.
That armor's too big an
Nothing can
advantage.
stop us now.
We need to equalize things with ionic
Kingpin's
webbing.
scary, but I'd work for him over the Osborn kid any day. That guy's got issues.
Ionic webbing's my best shot here.
In another
You'll
life,
love my
Amber was
ionic
an
webbing.
aviator like a Top Gun.
Yeah.
I wish, Jojo, I wish.
Armor might look cool.
I just
It doesn't
want
make him any faster.
like, I would love to. I would love to fly. I just, it'd be the coolest feeling ever. I agree, Jojo.
Hang around a while. Get it? Hang? I love a captive audience.
I wonder if they
Not
charge
today.
so much for the flight lessons in case somebody gets hurt.
Yeah, they do.
Maybe that's because I was like, how much? Why would it cost that much just to have you riding a plane for like 20 minutes? It seems like ridiculous. That's a lot of money. But maybe it's just in case you crash the plane.
I don't know.
You know how badly I would love to do that.
Yeah.
But I have too much. I'm too ambitious. I want to do everything. That's my problem. That's why I should have never gotten married. Then I could have crashed and burned on my own trying to do everything.
What was that?
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
I feel like I'm bleeding dry by you trying to help me with all my issues.
This is gonna hurt. Bad.
Nasty.
The takedowns look so smooth, says Best Gift Danyata. Yeah, they look pretty nice. Have a great night, Geoswirl.
affected my
Thanks
web
so much for
shooters.
hanging out. Have a fantastic night, my friend. Oh, AJ Arzu.
Bad
So
guy
smash.
things like. Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased.
Go Luke, Kenneth.
But the night is young.
Thomas says, did you think I was serious?
No way.
I thought you were serious, Thomas. I don't know.
But the bill is coming due, Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so I have to take down all these people.
Jake Shadow says, Luke, you don't have to fight all the enemies. Just find the sewer pipe that you're supposed to go in. It's at the bottom level of the building.
Oh.
Thank you, Jake Shadows. Oh, you're having some dirt pudding in a church party. Dirt pudding feels oddly fitting for Spider-Man. Yeah.
The armored guys are giving orders to everyone else.
'Cause he's a bug.
Let's see what I can do to stop that.
Oh. I want to take down the lieutenants, though.
You must use stealth, says Best Gift Tenyatta.
Fellas, I got him!
What?
Amber, I am serious, and don't call me Shirley, says Thomas.
If I take down the armored guys, the rest won't know what to do.
How on God's green earth did Kingpin manage to convince
It's ionic webbing, not ironic.
the task, militia force, and common street thugs to work together, says Great Necromancer. I don't know how he did that.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything? The armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man. Get some more police officers. They'll make wonderful news footage.
He's right here. I see him.
Surely, Thomas, you can't be serious. You can't be serious, surely.
What?
I am
Got the
serious.
spider!
Don't call me Shirley.
Oh, I see.
Oh, snap! If you were awake,
Oh no, yeah, surely you can't be serious.
you'd be impressed.
I suppose when you live such a sad little life.
Oh no, it's not because of the bug, it's the Bully McGuire reference. Oh, that Thomas made.
Are you deliberately
okay,
moving
Timothy,
really
sorry.
slowly?
I was thinking spiders are
A
in the
mime thing? Sometimes I even impress myself.
You
fancy
yourself a hero.
No.
I've done more for this city than you could ever dream of.
Go up here. So I just have to take down a few more lieutenants and I complete this section. Okay.
He's right here.
Don't feel bad. You're not. This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered.
You got a spider.
Just send me the dry cleaning bill.
Now you just a scrawny kid, ain't you?
Yep, got it.
Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you. Inside.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Gonna happen.
That mask don't scare me.
Masks don't scare you?
And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this.
Can't break through the window. No.
Them off loops is gonna.
Yep.
Booyah! This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Okay. This apparently hurts the door.
No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast.
What's gonna be in there? Oh. Okay, so there's just one more lieutenant guy. There it is. It's over there. And then we completed all our objectives. Oh wow, look at that, I can even climb up this.
The armored guys are in charge. If I take them down, it'll confuse everybody. Hey, pay attention! Not gonna do this again for your benefit.
Not gonna do this again for your benefit.
I can check that one off my list. And the judges give Spidey a perfect score! Okay, the judges are just in my head, but still, that armor's too big an advantage. Let's equalize things with bionic webbing.
Spidey, the weirdest super.
Any robots any day. These robots don't talk your ear off.
Oh no, there was still one more guy. Whoopsies.
Well, he is a superhero and he is a man.
No, he's not a Superman though. Superman is different.
I have to say, I've been watching Henry Cavill in that new, well, not new, in, what is it, Mission Impossible 5, and he's so hardcore in that. He's actually scary. He's, like, scarier than he was in Superman. At least in Superman, he smiled. He's, like, really hardcore.
No more games, Buffalo Bud. Just you and me.
I don't want to spoil it.
No elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin. Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you've threatened me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
Reason pin hype. That's
you set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
Could they have made this the Kingpin's footsteps sound effect any louder?
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
Ninja Wolf says blah 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 blah. Raise it. Okay, thank you, Ninja Wolf. Quadruple chance says Batman.
You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food.
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself?
The bears have to hide their food from Kingpin.
People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy.
That's right. Ninja Wolf says, sorry, Raisin Man. Can't hear you. Too busy kicking your butt. That's right. Let's be reasonable here, says Thomas.
Not so confident now, are you?
Timothy says raising pin hype.
You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
Peter likes your partner. Yep, that's right, Peter. Why didn't Spider-Man just use his electricity shocker gloves in the movies? His children. That would be... Yeah, Yeah. You should have done that.
You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean...
What do I pay you for? Get down here!
Alright, we gotta take care of the guy with the gun.
What people want is men like me to make the hard choices.
Uh-oh.
To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day.
Yep, he was trash talking.
That's why you know it's Andrew Garfield.
See, the enemy girl says, I can't think of
Hey man, I get it. You're a bullied fat kid, and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you?
The one anime I saw, Kingpin has a beautiful wife. I guess money buys everything. LOL.
My life. You have
apparently Simon's.
Oh, you can get killed in the middle of the combo? I didn't know that. I thought you have like some type of invincibility when you're in a combo. Guess not.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy.
I wonder who's taller.
I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really.
Oh,
you're a fool to challenge me.
This might take a few tries.
His wife's name is Vanessa and her son is
You're
Richard.
so fat, you're the same height lying down.
Come down here immediately. Do you expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy.
Yeah, Spider-Man's world doesn't make any sense. As long as you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you should be fine. Kingpin has a point.
Where are your fat jokes now?
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
I'll make it.
One hit, one kill. Wow.
Oof. If he wore brown, he would look like a meatball? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Oh, instead of a raisin?
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city.
I'd have to see that.
Just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter.
Come down here immediately. You expect me to fight it myself?
The raisin is angry.
People don't expect a crime-free utopia.
His anger level is raising.
They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy.
Come on, Spidey!
Just send me the dry cleaning bill. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
Go on, make a joke.
You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack.
Too loud? Okay. Come on.
It's like a bouncy house. Am I right?
I think it's this boss fight that's kind of.
You wear a yellow raincoat, people yell.
What do I pay you for? Get down here!
Probably.
Because of the loud drum music.
Is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn,
Oh my gosh, no.
so they can work their pathetic jobs.
So was the last part of this fight that's so annoying.
Get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea. Done to survive.
Oh, we're gonna die again.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Kraven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of it. Tell me what you did. When you put forth this weak.
No, 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 no.
Like
I have to kill all the guards in order to.
Could be worse. I could be Mucus Man.
Shoot. Why can't he take down the guards?
I'm gonna beat you senseless.
Super annoying.
I don't know.
Come on, in a combo I'm supposed to be invincible. There's no way I can take those guards down without doing a combo.
I love this Kingpin fight. I love how Spider-Man makes jokes. Definitely Clown Prince of Crime. We turned down the audio a little bit, Batman, so hopefully you can hear our voices a little bit now.
I mean, I'm not talking a lot. I'm trying to concentrate.
Yeah, so... Sorry.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things?
We can heal Batman, but
it can't heal. It's too slow.
It takes so long to heal
Fine,
that
I'll
we end
prove
up
it.
getting hit.
I'm healing and I'm dead.
Yeah, if
See?
we heal, we end up dying.
Dead. See? You can't heal in this game. Dead. Just proving a point. Can't do it. You can't heal during boss fights. The game just tells you to heal because it wants you to heal, but you can't.
Thank you for the super chat. This. Have you watched Arcane on Netflix yet? I have not. I'm so sorry. This. I watched a couple shows that people asked me to watch, but I forgot to get to that show. But I will check it out. This. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Hope you're having a great day. This.
You running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy.
Same thing with the Black Cat boss. Same thing with the other ones. You can't heal when fighting the bosses. Not possible. They have moves that can take half your life away, like Kingpin has this really annoying scepter thing that he can shoot you with.
Jake says you can heal if you wait till he does a ground pound, then you quickly go to a corner, hurry up, and take out the guard and then heal.
It's not worth it.
I don't know.
It's very hard to heal. It's possible, it's just very hard. It's almost impossible. So I never bother with it.
You are so fat. When you cut yourself
Mon Luke's is kind of big.
You expect me to fight it myself?
Jojo says
Hand
use
down.
the shocker electricity to stun Kingpin and go beat up his guards. Hey, thank you, Jojo.
They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy. I'll make an example of you.
You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Ooh, tough room.
Come on.
You're so fat you're the same height lying down.
No, that's funny.
Go on, make a joke.
Okay.
You're so fat when you wear a yellow raincoat, people.
What do I pay you for? Get
He's
down
looking at the
here.
sun. I think he was gonna say he looked like the sun. I really want to hear his jokes.
To make the wheels of the world turn, so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
Spider lectures are
How dare you? You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Kraven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of it. Tell me what you did. Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
Oh.
You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. I like you a lot better like that.
Come on, camera angles.
Et voila!
He was gonna say then everyone would yell taxi. Thank you,
Spidey
Batman.
dance
I
party.
appreciate that.
Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Ooh, tough room.
I feel like
This'll
Kingpin's
shake
gonna
you
start
up.
crying.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny.
No, he's okay.
He doesn't even respond.
You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
Yeah, that one. He cuts himself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes
No one
out.
gets left out when I use the seismic blast. You're so fat. When you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
Oh, you were right, Batman. You did say the taxi.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Kraven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Kraven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop!
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
Oh no, please tell me we can get to a save point. Now it's the Electro stuff that never happened. Because they had to throw Electro in this game because Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Good job, honey.
Mm-hmm. I had a nice day with you too. Apparently Zelda had a nice day too. Yeah, I know, Amber. Alright, so maybe they'll let us get to a save point and do Electro tomorrow. Because I really don't feel like doing Electro now.
He's using those generators to make an energy shield. Gotta take him out.
I was hoping to, yeah. Well, if you stay up all night, how will you record in the morning? I don't know what I'm doing.
Times Square.
Alright. Alright, I hope that the Electro stuff, it should save. So we can do that tomorrow. Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that's going to do it for Spider-Man today. Tomorrow will be the Electro section. Today was Harry Osborn and the Kingpin. Goblin will probably be Sunday, and then the game will be over by Monday, I think, at the rate we're going. So just keep it locked on the channel, and make sure you guys are paying attention to what time the streams are and things like that, because, I mean, YouTube is being super sus right now. The only way that we can kind of keep views consistent is if we have like anywhere between 115 to 150 people watching a stream. That's going to be a very challenging thing when we can't really contact anybody. So, yep, you gotta join the newsletter if you haven't already. Kwingsletsplays.com. Sign up for the free newsletter. Be glad you did, because I won't complain a lot. So, also, if you guys can consider becoming members, that really does help out tremendously, because the revenue has been cut. And it's hard for me not to get grumpy when things aren't really going well. Especially when I haven't really done anything controversial in a while to, you know, equate to losing as many views as we are. It just means that probably YouTube shut off a bunch of viral videos of ours. Alright, so anyway, catch you guys later with Xenoblade. I'm going to take a little break, have some brisk iced tea. And I have to get the Switch set up, so I have to unhook this system, and I got to get the next one set up. So, catch you guys around 11, 11:15. Thanks so much for watching Spidey. Spidey will continue tomorrow. God bless. Happy gaming.